into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Canes will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Stanford's offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown will throw it. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Snagged out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Guys, let's take a big picture view of Stanford. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And on the third play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Up to 14. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Cardinal. And they turn it into a defensive score. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Caught in the backfield, it's Barney. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
Now on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Barney. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. The RPO, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. The play action fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted.
There he goes. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy, that's one of the best stories right now in all of sports.
How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Lyle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Caught over the middle. It's Barney. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hurricanes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. A quick pass to the left. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Gets it past the marker. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quick release by the QB. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here we go. Quarterback keeps it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Canes!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed.
Pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Hall.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Brown wants to pass. Under fire. He'll try turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Davis. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Absolutely perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but...
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Brown will throw it. Rushes on him. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Barney. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. With the catch, it's Barney. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Caught near the sticks. It's Barney. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, really get on the field. Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman. You talk about a guy that has handled every moment and embraced it and excelled. This guy has been phenomenal.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
31, Stanford, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Brown wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their...
Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Cardinals come to the line facing 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davis. Smack and runs through another guy. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This Stanford offense is humming. Set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Fakes to grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Right down the boulevard.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking downfield at St. Clair. Lets it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And you can tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope.
There he goes. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution, dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Pulls it in. It's Barney. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Power football with the run. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. And the Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Got it, looking for the 1st down. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Canes! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll ride Davis here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them.
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Caught behind the line. It's Barney. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quick completion to the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Barney. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Let's go! Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Quick strike through the air for the score. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off play action. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Turning it on! Oh, he's got a chance! They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The clear defensive strategy here is not to do whatever it was they did on the first play. They'll try to come up with a stop after giving up a huge gain. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. These last 2 plays have just made you go, what are you doing? Third and goal, a chance to set it right. Brown will throw it. Bring in the heat. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Canes in the hurry up. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll try to snap it quickly. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Barney. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Barney. And they stop him just short of the sticks